Hi, Cancer. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. We're going to ask Spirit today what is going on around you, what is connecting you to somebody else, what are their thoughts and feelings, any messages Spirit has for us. It's a general love reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Welcome back to all my Cancers, and welcome to anyone who's just finding my channel. So grateful that you're here. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, what is important for my Cancers to know today? What do you want them to know? What messages of guidance do you have for them? I am listening for you now. Let's see what they have. Let's see. I have taking off like a rocket ship. Okay. So maybe love is just starting to, like a blast off feeling. I have there's still hope. Okay. Don't ever give up hope. I have a running male. Maybe they're taking off because they're running. Oh boy. Let's see. And then I have caught. Did you catch them? Did you catch them doing something that they shouldn't have? Oh boy. Is there still hope in this connection, Spirit? What do you want? What do you want for this connection? Are they hiding something? The truth always comes out. Kept selfies. They're keeping selfies of you guys, and you're both acting like brats. Are they keeping something from us is the question. That's what I want to ask. I want to ask Spirit, I'd rather know the truth. So today we're using the Wizard of Oz deck. I love this deck. So I kind of forgot that I had it. For those of you that watch me know that I have a lot of decks. So I kind of forgot I had it. I said, I haven't used this in a while. Are they hiding anything from us, Spirit? Are they running? Are they keeping something from us? I need to know the truth. That's the question on the table. I need to know the truth. I have a 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I have the Sun, and I have a Queen of Wands. So right now it's coming into me. They're putting a lot of thought into why they fell in love with you to begin with and what we had together. So my hands just tingled when I said that. So I think your person is going down the yellow brick road, literally, of what do I have for you, with you, and is it worth losing it? All right. I don't think that there's anything going on. I do feel like they still see you as their queen. And I do feel like they are thinking about being with you in the future. So maybe we've been accusing each other of things. Maybe we have been putting out, just signs like, I could be with other people, and I don't know, just hurtful feelings. But I think that your person's saying, why did I fall in love with you to begin with? And in the beginning, it was just so amazing. Maybe we want to bring back some balance into our life. And maybe some feelings of, right now it's coming into me as a little bit of they don't know what they want, and they may be putting out that vibe. Even if they really love you, it's almost a self-sabotaging feeling. We had that male runner going on earlier. So it's a little bit of a self-sabotaging feeling of, I don't know if I'm really happy. I don't know if this is what I really want, even though I have tremendous passion for you with that Queen. Spirit, what does this person want? They're giving you mixed signals. 5 of Cups and a 3 of Swords. This person has disappointed you somehow, and they know it. So maybe they feel bad. Maybe they're struggling with, I feel like I keep disappointing you. I feel like nothing ever I say or do is going to be right again. So either they're trying to make up for it, but they don't believe that they're going to be able to make up for it. So maybe they just feel like they can't win you back. They're struggling with that. I have growth. Leveling up is jumping out at me. Being able to come forward with, what is going on with them, instead of just holding it in and saying, I just keep disappointing you, and I don't know if I'll ever make you happy kind of energy. So that's somebody who's insecure with themselves and somebody who doesn't know what they want. If they did hurt you, they should be trying to make it up to you. They should be trying to win back your love. Win back your love, success, put you in the spotlight, right? This is tough. Free yourself, burden, stress, and negativity. I also see these as dandelions, like I want to make a wish. I want to get rid of the negativity. Maybe your person's throwing a lot of negativity into this relationship. Like maybe they're throwing it on you. The person who says, well, I don't know what I can do to make you happy. I can't make you happy. The person who just sees you as, if you even just bring up in conversation, we need to talk about your feelings, they're saying, oh, you're always so negative. Like they're throwing it on you. I think your person has to be honest with their feelings. And I think your person has to, I guess, mature about, it's not a tit for tat feeling. Incoming abundance, being more reliable, a structure, building upon something. Okay. Maybe you're asking them just to be more reliable, that when something is going on, they don't have this immediate defense mechanism that comes up that says something along the lines of, I don't know what's going to make you happy, is how it's coming into me. You're happy with this person. They just have to be themselves. They just have to be honest and truthful with their feelings. And you're not expecting them to jump through hoops. You're just expecting them to be human and show up and to be there for you. So, it's not like you have to have, a party every day, to be happy. So they're putting a burden on you that I don't think is reasonable, is how it's coming into me. I have a 7 of Wands. Ace of Cups. So this is a sense of rebuilding coming in. I have a World and I have a Death. So if we let go of the attitude, that's how I feel. Like, let go of the attitude. The attitude of, I'm never going to make you happy, or you're asking too much of me, or you're high maintenance, somebody who says that. It's let go of the attitude and let's just talk about things like, we're good together and there's a lot of love here, and that we can rebuild and we can forgive and we can grow and we can learn. So there's a lot of growing going on here, but we've got to get rid of the attitude. We've got to let some kind of negative push that comes towards you all the time that makes you feel like you're not trying hard enough, and you are trying. You're trying, and you just want this connection to continue, because there is a lot of love here. No blame, Spirit just said. Like, don't put the blame on them. They don't put the blame on you. That there's no blame, okay? That we're both in this together, something like that. I have a Knight of Pentacles, that we're going to work a little bit harder. Work a little bit harder. 2 of Wands, beautiful, and a 9 of Pentacles. So thinking about our future, building upon something and feeling more secure about our future. No one wants to hear, I don't know if I'm the one who can make you happy. I don't know what's going to make you happy. Nobody wants to hear that. We want to hear from the person that we're in love with that, they're glad that they make you happy. They're glad that because we're in this relationship, that you are happy and you have so much together. Look at Lover's card at the bottom of my deck. So it's a soul connection. It's like we have to push through something that has come into our energy that is just, we're not communicating the way that we should. We're either walking away from the actual problem and we're blaming each other, or we're just not communicating the way that we should. Spirit, can you share with me some of the feelings that I have, some from my person? What is my person feeling? Let go of the attitude. Yeah, it's not my way or the highway. It's we're both in this together. Something like that. I know that you are the other half of me. So we need to start acting like a team. We need to start working like a team, not blaming each other, not pointing fingers, not, saying, well, you said, and, it's a tit for tat feeling. It's just unhealthy. And I feel like it's causing more havoc in this relationship than it needs to. Be more in alignment. 888, you are on the path of light. So be more in alignment with each other. Be on the same path. It's a spiritual awakening, beginning of a new love. Maybe we're just getting to know each other and we're struggling with the sense of kind of power, and whose kind of turf is what. But I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like the blaming feeling that's going on. I have never opened myself up to anyone before like I have with you. So there's some vulnerability going on here. There's a feeling of, now that you know me, I'm almost afraid that now you know everything about me, and I can't just pretend anymore. I can't just, I don't know, maybe with other people, they just put on a mask. They just said everything is always great. But in this relationship, the truth is coming out and everything is not always great. It's very real, Spirit's saying. I've been taking you for granted. There it is. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions, and I hope I haven't lost you for good. That is how I feel. I feel like your person is finally realizing that they haven't been participating, or they've been putting the blame on you when their actions have been a big part of what's going on. So if they're accepting that they've been taking you for granted, then we have a real shot at, finding this soul connection that we have and reconnecting it. You are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. Again, I always put up a mask with everybody. I was always a runner. I ran, I hid, I didn't share my feelings. And now I feel like you know everything about me and I can't get away with anything. So, okay, there's nothing to get away with. They have to just live their life and be honest and truthful and loyal. And then they don't have to worry about, getting caught doing anything. Alignment with the Ascended Masters, 333, you are protected. Your angels are taking care of you. Spirit, what is going on with this person? What do you have for us? So if they are realizing that they're taking you for granted, I've been taking you for granted, I think we have a shot. I think we have a shot at somebody, repairing the damage, healing and growing. So this could get so much better. Spirit, where are we headed? A key with a heart, a welcoming love, meeting the one, opening our heart. We're perfect together. You still have the key to this person's heart. A dragonfly, be lighthearted. Things coming to light. I like that. A change and healing. So we have a shot at healing. We're no longer going to be finger pointing. We're no longer going to be saying anything along the lines of, well, you said a long time ago, and it comes back to haunt you. It's just a feeling of acting like a grown-up, and just addressing what's really the elephant in the room, so to speak. The elephant in the room is you're taking me for granted, and we're not talking about why we're having these issues. So let's see, ascending. transcending obstacles, learning a new phase, preparing for this union. Okay, so can we learn? Can we grow? Yes. Do long-term relationships go through all kinds of things? Absolutely. Do they struggle? Absolutely. I think this is a very real relationship with some real personal issues. And I think you guys are learning the kind of meat and potatoes of each other. And maybe you don't like everything about this person, but you love them. You know, can you be not happy with something or somebody's behaviors, but still love them? Absolutely. And I think that that's what's going on in this connection. I have a King of Wands, so there's still great passion here. I have Six of Pentacles, more give and take. I need to be more giving to you. I have a Page of Wands. You know, this is a little bit of I've been acting immature. I've been just focusing on my needs. I've been just focusing on what it is that I want. So maybe some ego-driven activities have been taking over. So I'm not trying to throw your person under the bus. I'm just trying to help you realize that, you know, there's a sense of maturity that has to happen in these relationships. And there is a sense of giving. So here's the Ace. That's coming into me as a change, that they literally are offering some kind of olive branch, or here's the change that I'm going to make. This is what's been bothering you about our relationship, and this is the change that I'm going to make. So I do feel like they're going to step forward, literally step forward, step into something with this. But the bottom line is there is a lot of love here, and I don't want to walk away from this connection by any means, but I want them to be more understanding about that the things that they say and do have consequences. They sometimes hurt. They sometimes are not taking into consideration your feelings or how it affects you. And that's why you felt like you're being taken for granted. So they will lose you if it continues. But I am feeling some kind of, I want to offer a change. You know, they either have something very specific in mind. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to be more attentive. I'm going to spend more time with you. I'm going to not overreact. I'm not going to walk away when you're talking to me, whatever the change is. So I do feel like they're willing to do that. Spirit, can I have some final love messages? Tell me where this connection's headed. I want to see you now. We need to talk, kind of feeling. You have it all. Why do you want me? So there's some insecurities on their side. There is definitely this feeling of vulnerability. You know them better than anybody. Spirit just said again. I'm so deeply in love with you. So I don't think they're going anywhere, but they definitely have to learn to communicate better. I'm planning a surprise for you. I think whatever this is, it's something that you've been asking them to do that would benefit this connection. All right. Maybe you've been asking for a while, and maybe they're saying, okay, if that's going to make you happy, I want you to be happy. But it is a feeling of, they have to be willing to realize that we're in an equal partnership, and you have work to do and they have work to do, and we both have to find this compromise together. I've looked at wedding rings, so they're thinking big picture. I'm so stressed out. Maybe just what you guys have been going through is not where they want to be. They don't like how you've been talking to each other. They don't like how, you know, when they say something, what your reaction is. You know, maybe it's just caused a lot of stress recently. I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. That I do believe. That I feel like I'm struggling. I'm struggling with how to express my love for you. And I want you to know I'm not going anywhere, but I have a feeling even that would be hard for them to say. That would be hard for them to commit to. Like, I'm not going anywhere, which sounds simple enough to say, but I feel like your person might even be struggling with something like that. Let's see. I know what I want, and that's you, and you still make my heart skip a beat. So at the end of the day, it's still you. All right. Can we fight and have struggles and still love each other and still want each other? Yes. And I think that that's what this connection is going through. We're having a tough time right now. Is it going to be tough forever? No. Thank you for being there for me. Okay. So, you're offering unconditional love. You're going through something with them. You're not walking away when times get tough. And there's still a lot of love here. So I think, like I said, you've got to work at it, they've got to work at it, and then we've got to find some kind of compromise. But right now, this connection is sharing, Spirit is sharing with me that, please don't point fingers. Please don't put blame on each other. Don't blame the other person. Like, we both have a part in this relationship. So they want you to know that this person loves you. They want to stay in this connection, and you still make their heart skip a beat. So I'm going to put it into the category of, we're going to work through this, and this is only going to get better in time. Okay, so we'll ask Spirit to continue to help you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Cancers, for your love and support. And if anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.